How's it going, YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing an in-depth review of the Glorious Model O Pro. I want to preface this video by saying I'm not sponsored by Glorious in any way. They did not send me this mouse for review. I bought this mouse through the Glorious Forge, so any of the opinions and views stated in this video are going to be my own. And I kind of want to do a quick overview of the specs, and then I'm going to go into the nitty-gritty of this mouse, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So the mouse clicks on the left and right are KL 8.0s. The sensor is the 3370, the original BAMF sensor from Glorious. It's not any different than any of the current generation of mice. Once the O2 comes out, that's based on the 3395, so slightly better sensor, but really all of these are good sensors, and specifically in this mouse, it's I would say it's a not cherry picked, but a bend sensor, because the deviation on this mouse is very, very low. I looked online and I think I saw someone review and say that it was 0.25% away from 800 DPI, which is what I play all my games on. So I noticed it right away compared to the original Model O. But the feet are exactly the same as the original Model O. They're 100% PTFE. The side buttons, I don't know what they are on this mouse specifically. I know on the original Model O they were guano whites, if I want to say. But on this one, they feel slightly different, so I don't know if they are using guanos again, or if they're using another brand of switch. But the DPI button is exactly the same. The scroll wheel is exactly the same. So, I mean, pretty much, I'd say 90-95% of this mouse is exactly the same as the Model O Pro, or Model O Wireless. So if you already have a Model O Wireless, I would say you're not really missing out on much. So based on the specs alone, the Glorious Model O Pro has a lot of competition. You have the Pulsar X2, which is 56 grams. They use a 3395 sensor. You also have the MM712 from Cooler Master, which is 59 grams. That one also uses a 3370 sensor, but it has optical switches. So unless you're a really big fan of the Model O shape, you know, you have lots of other options, lots of other mice that I would say probably that would be, you know, a better buy for sure. But if you're new to Glorious, I would say if you're interested in this mouse, it's definitely something that, you know, see if you can get your hands on one. All the little tweaks and things that they did are basically refinements of the original Model O Wireless. The coating that's on the mouse is actually so much better than the original. The KL 8.0s sit lower in the housing, in the shell. So whenever you actuate them, it's actually kind of a light feeling. If you've ever used 8.0s before, you know that they're slightly heavy. The side buttons are okay. I know I said they were mushy in the last video, but they're not terrible. It's just a different flavor compared to the original. I would say the original, I actually like the side buttons a little bit better, but, you know, that's whatever. Same thing with the scroll wheel. A lot of people are just not fans of the huge divots that are in it, and then just the tactileness of it. It's, you know, not for everybody. But other than that, the fact that it's a solid shell is a huge plus. I just like the feeling of it in my hand compared to having all the holes. And one thing that I've noticed with this mouse, if you use the USB-C cord that comes with it, it's actually very, very tight whenever you try to push it in to charge the mouse. I don't know what they did with it, how it's changed, but compared to the original Model O wireless, you know, it almost feels like you're going to break the mouse. It's literally that tight. Many of you are going to be interested in getting a Model O Pro after seeing this video, and I'm not sponsored through maxgaming.com, but if you head over to their website and you look up Glorious Model O, I have found that all 3 versions are in stock, ready to ship, and if you're quick enough from when the time this video is uploaded, they do have it on discount for $84.90 for Black Friday. Here in the US, you're looking at about a 2 to 3 week wait time because they are based in the UK, but this is the only way to get your hands on a brand new copy of this mouse. It's not being offered through the Glorious Forge anymore, so you're looking at having to find it on the secondary market or coming here to this website.